Luca Tarantini, welcome to TVO.
Thank you.
Today we're talking about the documentary that you made because you won last year's TVO Short Docs Contest.
That's right.
How did you come up with the idea for the middleweight?
I figured that making a documentary, especially my first kind of more major project, I should stick with something that I know.
Right.
And I knew my friends pretty well. And with this particular story, I knew that I kind of had something on my hands that, like, a friend had opened up to me and I'd seen two parts of his life, whereas anyone else would have only seen one or the other. And kind of stitching these two things together just made for like a really interesting dialectic.
Now, it's been about a year since you won that contest. How has winning the Short Doc Contest, opened up doors for you?
So working on another doc project, I've gotten some work shooting and stuff like that on a doc actually for TVO.
Oh, amazing.
It's one about Premier Win, and winning the contest has lended a little bit of credibility, or at least it gives people like a reason to watch your stuff, which as like a young filmmaker, that's the dream, just for anyone to see what you're doing. People come up to me today when I'm just introducing myself, like just friends of friends, and like, oh, you did that doc? I saw that doc on TVO.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Now, how are you involved in this year's contest?
So I'll be viewing the submissions.
Right.
And with a team of other jurors, we're going to be selecting it down to the final 5.
At this point, what advice would you have to people who are working on their submissions and trying to be like, I want to win this year's contest, I want to submit something by March 26th? Any words of advice?
Don't be afraid to cut.
Right.
Cut things right out, and really know your story. Like if you were making a half-hour doc, you should still have a way of telling that story in 5 minutes. And it might include cutting out a lot of stuff, but maybe the stuff you're stuck with is the stuff worth showing, you know? And then just put that in the contest.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thanks, Ellen.
Appreciate it.